Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Factorio Undefeatable, and I have adjusted the values of the rockets so that they will actually work. Thank goodness. They were broken in the last little version that I did of my own modifications to the system. I haven't changed the damage yet at all. Honestly, I'm not really... I don't know why I just dropped that. I have space in my inventory for pretty much everything I need. Yeah, there's no issues anymore. It should all work. I don't understand the system that the game uses to determine where the rockets actually go. I think it's just a case of the rockets go far away. I don't really understand how that works. So quickly, before we get down to the real issue today, I am just going to take this opportunity to get you to pick up position here, drop position there. Yeah, perfect. So basically, now you're going to load right into here as soon as this bio cannon is done. You need a bit more iron. You too need a little bit more iron. That's fine. I do want to get iron coming down here a little bit more. But I think that we're probably going to have to do that with robots. And robots are something else that we're going to have to work on. But for now, let's just not worry about it. I'm just not going to worry about it. Just not going to worry about it. There we go. All right. Maximal amount of iron in there. So that's lovely. That should be producing rockets for a fairly long time. Let me just... Yeah, okay. So we should see rockets being produced for a long-ass time. That's the dream anyway. Anyway, let's go and try and fix our tin problem. I'm gonna go and grab a few of these things. And when I say these things, I mean electronic circuits, because we need them. 200 should be fine. We're not going to be going too far from the base, although there will be a little exploratory stuff that we need to do. But it shouldn't be too difficult to organize. All right, let's make a butt ton of walls because we need them. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And let's go and build our tin expansion. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this tin expansion. Actually, it's kind of necessary. Unfortunately, didn't really want it to be, but it is. It's just straight up necessary. All right. Let's try and fix the plethora of problems that seem to be occurring over here. And when I say plethora of problems, I mean mostly in terms of ammo distribution and whatnot. So fingers crossed that that's going to have some impact. Okay. There we go. There we go. That should be good enough for now. I am still determined to get gun turret Mark IIs up and running. But that's not something that I've really had the opportunity to work on yet. Although it will be. And I know it looks like I'm being horrifically wasteful with all of these inserters. You're absolutely damn right I am. But the reason that I don't really care is because I'm a lazy asshole, I guess. More lazy than an asshole, I guess, is probably the criticism that I would levy on myself. All right, we are under attack. 2 objects destroyed. We really could do with setting up a network of robots to repair this stuff, because construction robots are really, really good at repairing stuff. So might be a great opportunity for us to actually use the construction robots to do something useful. And we're already out of walls. Perfect. Just bloody perfect. I hate picking up these things automatically. It really is very, very annoying, actually. But hey-ho, whatever. Alright, so I want to manually pick up a bunch of these inserters. Kinda no. But also kinda yes, because there's a lot of them that I could really take up. Nah. I'm feeling that this is a very stupid idea. But it got me 15 inserters, so let's do a couple of inserter run-bys. Doesn't really matter if they're not even or whatever, as long as they just kind of work. Yep, don't really care where the electricity pylons go, as long, again, as it works. Same over here. Fuck's sake. There we go. That covers most of it. There we go. Alright. And you're shitting me. It's all the wrong way around. Wow. Wow, okay, that's just straight up fucking stupid, Potato. That is really, really dumb. At least, let's be positive, I didn't place that many gun turrets on that side. That is somewhat of a relief. Okay, so this is an area that can definitely be exploited by the biters, and I don't look forward to seeing them actually try and exploit that, but, you know, we actually have to try our very best and make a whole bunch of electric mining drills. Now, there is something else that we could do. The bucket wheel excavator, I think, actually might be better than the electric mining drill. Plus, we can use 4 electronic circuit boards, which we have in abundance. We do need more iron for this, I guess, though. Yeah, we need a little bit more iron for these bucket wheel excavators, but on the whole, seems to be a little bit better value for us. Not entirely convinced that I'm 100% right in that, but, you know, we're going to give this a shot anyway. I should really offload a butt ton of this stuff as well. Like, all of these stinking alien biter biddies. Oh, we need iron over here? Really? Yeah, I should probably fill this up manually, right? There we go, look. I'm gonna fill... There was 4 fucking bits of iron in that. Jeez Louise. Alright, look. There's gonna be perpetual iron in this chest, so it should be okay. Should be fine. World's not gonna end. Bucket wheel excavator, bucket wheel excavator. We need more electronic engines. That's fine. That's not actually a really big deal. We can deal with that. I have no idea where these rockets are going, by the way. In between episodes, I did a little bit of testing, and so I had the thing over here, and I was watching it fire rockets, and to the best of my knowledge, it was firing at this, but I could never really see the rockets land, so I don't really know where the rockets are being fired. But I'm just hoping one day I'm gonna, you know, boot up Factorio, and all of the alien biter problems are gonna be solved. I know that's wishful thinking, but that's the way that I'm choosing to think. All right, what was I gonna get? Engines. Engines. Ah. Yes. Yes, we have 0 of these engines. That's not so great. That's not so great. I'm presuming that they're being used to be turned into robot-y things. Yes, I imagine that they probably are. Let's take you up. Sure, don't care. Yeah, let's take this up so that we don't... So that we always have a little bit of spare engineage going on, but we'll cap it at, like, what, 1 stack or something. And also, we need to resume production of engines, because we are not actually getting any right now, unbelievably. That was a pretty big fault on my part. I remember disconnecting that a while ago, but whatever, doesn't really matter. At least now we'll have a specialist little chest of engines that we can draw upon should we need to. In the meantime, let's go and set it up. Bucket wheel excavator, bucket wheel excavator, bucket wheel excavator. These things don't stack. That is the most annoying thing in the world. Well, actually, I'm sure that there are more annoying things, I'm sure, but either way, let's go and set this up. First, though, let's get rid of all this shite from my inventory. And then let's get a bunch of belts. Yeah, let's do something like that. Why not? Alright, stuff is being destroyed. Don't think I really care, to be honest. I'll take that back. I actually really, really care. I'll be honest. Yeah, so... here's an idea. Here's a revolutionary idea. where the hell is the... Oh, for fuck's sake. We need steel. Ah, give me steel, give me steel, give me steel. How far can I reach if I zoom all the way out? To here. Perfect. Alright. Oh my god, what the f... Are you kidding me? I was told I only needed steel. Fuck's sake. Oh, fucking hell. We need circuit boards. We've got circuit boards. We should have everything that we need, right? Roboport antenna nodes. How the hell do you make them? Electronic circuit board. Yeah, so what's the issue? Do we need more circuits? Fuck's sake. All I wanted to do was make tin. All I wanted to do was connect tin to the network and resume our production of tin. That's all I wanted. Is that so hard? Alright, let me build one of the stinking roboports. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, anyway, this area still hasn't finished, and it's been about 6 episodes since we started that little process off. Does it really matter? No. Not at all. It's completely fine. I'm presuming that this process is still working. This was a mistake. How the fuck has this been allowed to happen? It's fine. I'll deal with it. Maybe I will not deal with it. Oh my god. Full inventory. Fuck. Can't place that down there. 3 pieces of coal. I'm sorry, you're going. Thank goodness. 3 bits of belt. Can I place that down? A 3rd bit of belt over there. Sure. Alright, and an inserter here. There we go. Now we're talking. That's the business. Pick that up, pick that up. Okay, that should work a little bit better. Our roboport, we cannot insert into our own inventory because reasons. It's also full. We should probably put this in our blueprint book, right? There we go. Perfect. I'm not even going to bother trying to sort out whatever. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay, what's this? 2 objects are destroyed. 6 thingies are engaged the enemy. Well, this is in Wild Westland, so this is kind of a little bit worrying. Cannot insert small alien artifact. Thank God. Thank God. Fuck. Roboport. I was actually going to do something useful with this. Okay, look. Roboport is going to go down here. Do we have any construction robots? Oh my god, we do not have any construction robots whatsoever. This is actually unbelievably infuriating, because all I wanted to do was stick down a storage chest. And in that storage chest, I was going to stick a bunch of gun turrets. Like, that's all I was going to do. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I ever wanted to do. Now I have to go and find some fucking robots. Jesus Christ. All I wanted to do in this episode was get tin. Tin, I tell you. Tin. This is beyond a joke. I should really just focus. Let the whole factory go to shit. Well, let the whole factory go to shit while I pursue my own agenda. Why am I down here? I shouldn't really be down here. I should be up this way. Because we need to go and get new construction robots, since these ones are all currently actively engaged, if you can believe that. That's a fucking joke, but whatever. 31 and 3. 51. Okay, so about 80 construction robots, give or take. That should be enough for our needs. I'm pretty certain, okay? After this, I'm 100% focused on tin. I swear to God. 100%. I'm presuming that this thing is working, by the way, which is a big presumption to make, but whatever, it's gonna be fine. Alright, so all of these need to be replaced with actual... One object was destroyed, one object is being damaged. Whatever, don't care. Okay. There we go. Brand new turrets are being set up over here. Perfect. If I stick a bunch of repair packs in there, then that is actually going to go a long, long way to helping us out. And fingers crossed, repairing the turrets before they get destroyed, which would be fantastic. Which would be actually fantastic. Let's place you down. Let's place you down. There we go. Yeah, good old robots. Oh, they're even going to go and repair that stuff down there. You know what? Sure. Do what you want. Do what you want, robots. I'm just glad to have you, right? I'm just glad to have you. Glad to have you on board. Alright. I'm gonna keep on sticking a few more repair packs in there. And then, finally, at long last, I'm gonna go and deal with the good old tin. The thing that I said that I was gonna do. All of this has been destroyed, apparently. Wow. I'm not surprised, because there is no defense at all that can happen over there. All right, this is the bucket wheel excavator. This is the biggest thing that we've ever attempted. It's an order of magnitude better. It's mining speed 7, mining power 3, mining area 11 times 11. It does consume a literal shit ton of energy, so that's probably something that we're going to need to pay attention for, because you know, energy is a big concern. And we'll give it a bash. We'll give it a... Ah, fuck, I've got 6 biocannon rockets. Whatever. Okay, bucket wheel excavator. Alright, there. Maybe we could be a little bit more efficient with the placement of this. Yes, I know this is going to cause a little bit of a shock, but it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, something like that. I mean, the mining area is so unbelievably huge that I suppose it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Okay. Let's get the big old... Whoa, look at that. That is quite impressive. There we go. Put that there. Does that work? I think that should work. Hey, it's working. It's working. I think this is probably going to be one of those examples when we're just going to have to go faster belt from the very beginning, because I do not know if we're going to have the ability to transport all of this tin fast enough. And what we should probably do is put this on the other side of the belt, because I mean, we're going to have a lot of resources here. We're going to have a lot of tin coming in. So, if it's any consolation, it looks like our future of tin production is all but secured. It really, really is. We still need to get this tin halfway across the factory, which is going to be a gargantuan pain in the backside. And when I say gargantuan, I mean gargantuan. Like, literally huge. Because, I mean, let's think about the route that we're going to have to take. The route that we're going to have to take... I mean, maybe, like, up here? Fuck me. I'm just going to do it. I don't even give a shit. Like, it's better that we get it done right now so that we are not losing any production of the electronic circuits. Because the electronic circuit production has now been down for ages. And it's one of the key parts. One of the very, very key parts of production in our factory. So it is essential that we get it done as soon as possible. Okay, and this is going to be ugly. All right, not disputing that for a second. It's going to be ugly, but is it going to work? I hope so. That's the reason that I'm building it. That's the reason that I'm building it. All right, we're pretty much halfway there at this point. Probably going to need a big long red one at this point, a big long red underground belt. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We only need to get it to over here. So here. Yeah, something, you know, something that's not too difficult. I don't think. Perfect. Just long enough. Okay. And maybe one more. Down this way. No idea why there's a random gun turret over there with some shitty ammo in it, but whatever. Okay. You go to there. You go to here. And then a little bit extra. Yeah, you know what? That works pretty darn good. In fact, we can take it back and just go straight down. Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's up? 12 thingies missing construction robots, 2 objects missing repair packs. Ah, whatever. Don't really care. Alright. Yeah, as I say, I think that this might all have to be upgraded pretty much immediately, but I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest. Alright, and you can get fixed just like so. And let's go and have a little look and see how it's working out. Okay. We're actually converting alien artifacts over here, or we were. Not like we really are anymore. Doesn't particularly matter, though, because we've already got shit tons of them, so it's pretty much fine. We've not actually done any research in this episode, which, for good reason, I feel, is that we were pretty ahead on research for a while, and I'm still catching up, I guess. Tin. Yeah. We've got tin here. Why the hell did I make tin there? I guess it was because I was planning to transport it by vehicle. By train. Not like it really makes a huge difference. That was downright silly. There we go. Alright, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty swell. Do I have any... I don't think I have any extra belt. No, I don't have any red belt. So we can't even speed this process up, which is rather annoying. Maybe that one bit of red belt would be better used here. You never know. That might just be the ticket that we need. I mean, either way, we're getting a full belt. A full belt of tin, which is remarkable, actually. That's quite an achievement. We need more stone bricks to get this area set up, to get it fully walled off, so I'm gonna hold off on fucking around with this area too much, because quite simply, all that needs to happen is we need to have, we need to have walls. That's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, and not too difficult. I do want to fix this eventually. 2 options are missing repair packs. I mean, it's over here, right? So it'll just be rogue stuff that's being damaged by spitters or whatever. So no really big deal. But I'm really happy that the production of tin is now back on the agenda. Let's go and see if it's actually having a knock-on effect and we're actually producing the basic electronic boards again. I really hope that we are, because it's kind of important that we produce them. Because if we're not producing them, then our entire factory grinds to a halt, as I've previously mentioned. I mean, for example, we don't even have any on our person. In fact, we do have some on our person. But these are like, we just grappled from the belt, so to speak. Okay. Basic electronic components are back being produced. That's lovely. That's grand to see. And we are back producing the basic electronic board. As aforementioned, it's going to take a little while to get back up to speed. But it shouldn't be too difficult to do at all. You know what I could do? I could just take all of this and stick it in there. And then all of this and stick it in there. And that way, we can get rid of all of this nonsense. Where am I being attacked? All the way over there. Oh, okay. 2 objects were destroyed, 1 object is being damaged. It's problematic, actually, because we have no robo network out there. Again, worrying, but I hope to resolve it in future episode. Although I hope to resolve many things in future episodes. Anyway, Without further ado, that's going to bring us towards the end of this episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Factorio Undefeatable. I'll see you next time. Bye.